Hey. That's a nice song.
It's very eclectic.
Yes, it's a daytime, nighttime thing. Hey, I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP.
And welcome to
Tighten up your belts, guys, in a man's world.
AM version. That
AM.
means she should have cooked your breakfast already. I couldn't even get it out. She should have cooked your breakfast already and washed the dishes. And
Now, what's a good breakfast on a Friday morning? What's for the weekend?
Well, I had bacon, eggs, a little cheese, little onions in
Still
the
on
eggs.
that pork?
Still on that pork.
Okay.
Had 4 pieces of it. Had the little biscuits, fluffy biscuits.
Flaky.
Yeah. Jeff's not here, so I can say I dipped it in butter and all that.
Isn't butter great?
Yes. Jelly and...
What kind of jelly?
It was grape. I mixed it, grape and strawberry.
Oh, you living dangerous.
Yeah. So I had 2 biscuits, and 3 actually, because a little bit of bacon and eggs I put inside one.
Okay, I had flaky biscuits with egg and spinach.
That's what you had?
Yeah.
I had spinach last night. Well, I had a couple bites of it.
Mine was raw.
I made it for Code 3. I had a lot of butter in that.
Mm-hmm.
I made her spinach, corn, and that rotisserie $5 chicken.
Good.
That's gonna come back and get us one day. Any $5 chicken. That's gonna come back. And
That's
get
the one that's already in the box. You just carry it out.
Yeah, the one that's everybody Asians will be on that. Bad boy. They be on that. It was interesting because it made me think of. Hope everyone has had a good week. Trump didn't. John Lemon is working.
He's on assignment.
He's working. He called me last night and said I won't be there. Mm-hmm. And so I tried to act like I was interested. Oh man, what you got to do? You know? Yeah, I was like, whew, all right, we good to go. No, I'm just kidding. We're at the 28-minute mark because you'll hear this.
No, not yet.
So I told him, I said, well, then go ahead and send me I'll do your news for you.
Okay.
So this morning, my phone's binging, and he sends me all of his news, so we'll get to that.
Okay.
And I know you have sports.
Well.
And it's been a week since almost a week. My son got home. Yeah, almost a week.
Young Lou.
Yeah, so he's been staying with me, and that's been very
You
interesting.
say he's been looking real rough and...
Well, he's got the whole beard look.
Natural.
And just, it's all about space. I haven't been hanging there much.
Okay.
But he did something that was interesting. Dad, can you come outside and take a picture of me? Mm-hmm. And that's the same way Poet look. That's what I look like. What? And
what's wrong with that?
And then I'm like, okay, this is right. So I went outside and he more or less posed these pictures, I guess, for Instagram or Facebook, whatever he does with them. So he tells me where to stand.
Is he very photogenic?
Just like he told me, he told me where to stand, and I'm reading something that he said.
You have to catch him in a good light.
And then he took a picture of me so I could see where to frame it.
Okay.
And I'm like, really? Mm-hmm. And I don't like the whole
you don't like pictures,
phone.
Yeah.
You know, not the way I was.
You're
we
cute,
just
though.
woke up. Hilarious. So, you know, and he's like, just keep taking him. And he's looking at his watch, act like he's this. And then he used my phone for a prop. And it got irritating. And I was trying not to be irritated. And I was like, okay, this is a young thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm like, Lou, you really need a girlfriend.
So it's a photo shoot.
Yeah, you need a girlfriend. Or
Okay.
you need to just go into modeling.
Okay.
This is too much.
Yeah.
Then he got me again a few days later. And then he prefaces by saying, it won't be that long this time. And I'm like, no, it won't. I'm just, and don't tell me what to do.
Right.
I'm just pushing it, you know. And then he showed, want to see which one I posted? No, I don't care.
But you took the picture. You don't want to see your work?
No, and now my dad's good for that because he was a photographer and
Papa Dix.
He loves, you know, he reads my daughter's tweets and all that, and she's pretty funny. Mm-hmm. I went through them and read some stuff, and she's
any feminist stuff in there
all day long.
All day long.
And she wrote a really good article for a magazine she's writing for.
I remember that.
No, it's another one. It's a new one.
I remember the article. I mean the newspaper.
Yeah, so it's pretty eye-opening. I learned a lot about her. I didn't really want to know, but she made some good points.
What were the points?
She
what was the subject?
actually said made a point about the difference between on one of her tweets. She made the stark difference between me sending a text to her and her mom sending a text to her. When they had the snowstorm, I sent the text, hey, baby girl, hope you're staying warm.
Yeah.
I love you. And she said, now the other side says, Mom's like, a snowstorm's coming. Don't go out the house for any reason. Exclamation points. I was like, and my daughter's like, see the difference? One's crazy and one loves me. So
I don't think that's a warning. That's a fair warning.
That's who Mom is. That's who Mom. I mean, she said it like that when she kicked me out.
Oh wow.
You know, exclamation point, get out.
It's a snowstorm out there.
Yeah, you know, it was real. But this morning made me think because Code 3 traveled this morning. Okay. And last night when I got there, I fixed her dinner and stuff, and I was telling her to go ahead and pack. Evening.
What meat was with the spinach and corn?
We had chicken.
Oh, the chicken.
Yeah. So I'm saying, hey, you need to go ahead and pack so you don't have to get up, because I knew you had to leave early so you don't, you can get up and have it together and don't have to get up and rush. Right. And then I realized she didn't do that. She waited till this morning and packed, and that made me think that people have different ways of
maneuvering.
Yeah, of getting up to early AM, getting up to their way of doing things. Right. I'm a pack the night before guy.
Right. Well, you're an entertainer packer.
Right. So I had to make sure I go through these steps to make sure I have everything: shoes, socks, belt. No.
Where do you put that?
So, an extra shirt, extra tie, so bless you. Thanks.
Really?
Yeah, I'm telling you, in the middle of the show.
She's supposed to be in a booth, and her show is terrible. You ever seen Poetess in the Booth?
No, that podcast thing she did.
It's terrible.
Yeah, she was very excited about it.
If you're sleepy, watch it.
Hilarious. So I realized that she wasn't, I was trying to think about when you develop your routine for the morning. Right. When do you do that? How do you get that going? Because when you're a parent, you have to do that for yourself and your kids, and you have a routine.
Big responsibility.
Yeah, I was the routine guy because Mom left in the morning. So I was the guy that got them up. And I would lay their stuff out, and I would give my son options.
You a good coordinator?
Oh, yeah. Especially because I dressed them athletically.
Got you. Yeah.
The
girl too?
Oh yeah, she always had shorts underneath her little dress.
Okay.
And some sneaks and the white socks.
Some Nike barrettes.
Hey man, to make sure she was. Mom took care of the hair.
Okay.
But I made sure, we on the good to go list. Backpack's done night before, just sitting by the door,
comb is
ready
out,
to grab
grease is out.
Yeah, we ready to go. We moving. We not going just in case something happens that. That's how I prepare. You never know what's going to happen.
That's true.
And you got to get it moving. You might wake up late, and if you wake up late and you don't have things together, you're going to forget something.
Chaotic.
Yeah, so I developed that strategy, and I always had that strategy of getting ready. If I got to iron something, iron the night before. So what kind of get up and go are you?
I'm like you. I'm the night before because you want to get that little extra 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes or whatever it is, and then you can just have everything ready to go by the door and just hit it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want,
but you always forget something at one point. You forget something.
If you're a night before person.
Yeah.
Very seldom I do.
Like maybe you might forget a phone. You might forget a charger, or
See, I was a get up and go before the phone and the charger.
Okay.
That's a new thing now.
That's a new thing. Yeah.
Most young people will forget something else, but they will not forget their phone and their charger.
Their charger. No.
They're going to forget
That's
something.
a necessity.
Yeah, they'll forget their wallet or something before they forget their. Nowadays, most people have their phone. I'm seeing most people have their phone and their wallet stuff together.
Right.
Because they open it up.
Case.
Yeah, in a little case. So I noticed that. And I think you become better at that when you're a parent.
Oh, you have to.
Because you have to look out. Let's get this. Let's get that. Let's do that. And some people and some people just aren't organized. That's the whole thing about being organized. I think men are better than women.
At organizing?
At organizing as far as packing with kids. I know I was 10 times better.
Okay.
As far as getting their stuff together, making it compact, able to handle it. Women just have too much stuff. I'm noticing women just have. If you look in a woman's purse, they're
always late.
They just got too much stuff. And one of the reasons I think they have too much stuff is because they're so into improving themselves. Okay. They're so into having something that's going to help them look a certain way or feel a certain way. Right. It's either look or feel, and the look translates into the feel. They got to have this extra eyeliner. They got to have this. I mean, when you walk past,
it's just in case. That's the word they always use.
Yeah, when you walk past. The little stores where they're doing makeup and all that, you see some of the, I mean, I can't say ugly, challenged women trying to put makeup on. You like, you know what? Just go natural. You naturally ugly, and nothing's going to help you.
There's no such thing as an ugly woman, LD.
All right, handsome, in the words of Shalant.
Handsome young ladies.
Yeah, I mean, but it's and men now are stepping into that world too. Men are stepping into that world with the hair and
products.
Products.
Yeah.
My son has a lot of products. Mm-hmm. He has a beard product, a hair product, and he uses shower gel.
Beard. You said it was beard something.
Yeah, some kind of beard. It's in a brown bottle, and it's funny because I smelled it.
Did you use it on your mustache?
No, I didn't use it on my mustache. I'm pretty. It's Dove soap and that's it.
That's it, Dove.
Dove soap guy? And then some deodorant.
Okay.
And lotion.
And coochie juice.
No. Wow.
Yeah, she's
really.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
I thought I said that.
Yeah, that's straight nasty.
It's very vulgar.
Yeah, it's just.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just. That's just.
Do you eat it at night or in the morning? I mean, we're there now.
No, we're not there.
Do you?
No, we're not there. That's something that's very personal.
It's not personal.
Should not be discussed. Should not be.
Are you good at it?
Should not be discussed. It's really sad.
Your skills?
It's all right. Let's move on. So to me, that translates into people have going to bed rituals also.
Yeah.
You know, like I have to like shower.
Okay.
You know, I shower 2 or 3 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the morning after I work out, and then night before going to bed. Every now and then I'll go to bed without showering, but I like to feel, you know, especially if you're tired, it's always good to shower, and then you can totally relax.
Mm-hmm.
And some women, I know Code 3, they lotion and oil their bodies and all that, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
I appreciate because it has to stay soft. I don't think I've ever lotioned my butt.
On purpose?
I'm just saying. The back.
Why you don't lotion your butt?
I might have a couple times.
Did it feel good? I'm just asking.
I mean, but I've watched some women go through a ritual where and it's okay.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, you know, some people do that. Some men moisturize. Mm-hmm. You know, and I put lotion on my face and you know, I
do you have a different lotion for your face and your body?
No,
so
Nivea, same thing.
Okay,
but my rituals, I turn the water on first. Some people I notice get in the shower and then turn the water on.
That's dangerous.
I can't do that.
Yeah, you gotta adjust the temperature.
Yeah, I turn the shower. Well, most people have an idea about their shower. Mm-hmm. They know their temperature. I mean, it gets tricky when you're at someone else's house and you use their shower because you don't know. Some people will warn you. Hey man,
I got 2 cold knobs.
Yeah, man. Hey man, yeah, that watch out, man. That thing will get hot, and you know that whole thing. Like, so I turn the water on first, and then I get it going. Then I step in. Like some people step in the front, and some people step in the back. Mm-hmm. I noticed that, you know, and I noticed that with Code 3, she steps in the front. In the back, and I step in the front.
Now I'm gonna ask you this: in Philly, I'm in the house. Did you have one of the houses where if somebody take a shower, can't nobody turn on no water?
Oh yeah, that was a Philly thing. Not so much in my house now, but in the Philly, if somebody turned the water on or shower, it got you. Yeah. It got you, and you knew exactly which one. And you would tell people, "I'm getting in the shower. Don't turn the water on."
Yeah.
And if somebody wanted to mess with you, they would flush the toilet and get you. Right. Oh, it hit you. It'd wake you up. But especially when it went from your temperature to extremely hot. Mm-hmm. It just, you know, burned you up. I like a strong shower
jets
flow.
Massage.
I like the flow. I love showers. I love the feeling of the warm water. Yeah. It just makes you feel. I just feel good after a shower.
So you said Dove is your get down. So are you still on the soap, or are you going to the liquid stuff?
No, I can't do the liquid stuff because I don't. I use my hand. I don't use a washcloth.
Okay.
Some people use a washcloth. I guess I know my body, so you know. Yeah, I don't.
So you don't use a wash rag at all?
No.
So you just stick your finger in your butt and you just clean it
out?
No,
I don't stick my finger.
You don't have a rag?
You know, it's interesting. I will use a washcloth when I'm at hotels.
Okay.
But at home, no. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a washcloth person. Mm-hmm. But I get in, I brush my teeth in the shower. So my ritual is I take some Listerine, whatever, do that, brush my teeth, and wash in the shower.
So where you put the toothbrush?
I got up in the thing. I got a little
holder.
Yeah, little cup thing, and then I dry off in the shower and then step out.
Because it's cold.
Yeah, it's cold. I don't like people who do that either. Who visit me, whatever, step on the mat with their wet feet.
That's what it's for.
But then the prints stay there.
You have a problem with that?
Yeah, that's weird. I guess the prints
you?
stay there. Where I think you should dry your feet while you're in the shower and then step out, and it won't be as wet.
Some people don't want to get the towel wet.
Like my son doesn't understand to move my towel off the thing. It's been wet every time now. So
he puts his towel over yours?
No, I have my towel over the shower thing.
Oh,
he doesn't take it off. When he showers, he just leaves it. He doesn't push it to the side. So it's wet.
But you don't have another situation where you can hang your towel? Once
I can hang it on the outside. But when you live by yourself, you don't.
I understand that. But now that you have.
I've just started doing that.
Adjustment.
Yeah, but, and you got to adjust.
It ain't his towel. Why is he worried about your towel? It's in his way.
True. And then I get out and I wrap the towel around me. Then first thing I blow my nose for some reason.
For some reason.
Clean up.
You don't blow it in the shower?
No.
While you brushing your teeth and all that?
No. For some reason it feels better to blow it out, and then deodorant, then lotion, and then get dressed. And I put my socks on first.
Why?
I don't know. I've always done that. And I've always put my left
Do you get dressed in the bathroom?
No, I get dressed in.
So you walk out with your bare feet?
No, I put my slippers on.
Okay.
My slippers are in the bathroom.
Okay.
So I get my slippers and walk out. But I always put my left sock on first.
Got to.
And my left shoe goes on first. I cannot put my right shoe on. And I know that's weird.
So you go left sock, left shoe, then
no, I go left sock, right sock, because I wear 2 pairs of socks. And I go left sock, right sock. Then I go undershirt, jockstrap.
Panties.
No. my compressed shorts.
Same thing.
And then my shorts, and then my shirt over. And then if I put sweatpants on, sweatpants. Then I put my left shoe on, and then my right shoe.
And then you're good to go.
And I tie my left shoe, and I tie my right shoe. And I put my watch and my ring on the way out, because I have it in a little cup on the way out. And then.
So you don't make sure you don't forget nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of in the order.
So is your phone by your cup and all that too?
When I get out of the shower, because I take my phone in the shower, I put my phone by the ring and watch. So I know I grab that as I go. Yeah. And then I go take my B12 pill and drink some water, and then boom, I'm out.
You never pop a Molly?
No.
Why not?
I don't know what a Molly is. That's my ritual. Yeah. But then out in the evening, it's different. I'll get undressed, get in the shower, take my left shoe off. And
you get undressed in the bathroom?
No.
Okay.
I grab my towel.
Okay.
And take it in the room, get undressed, put my clothes in the dirty clothes separate, my whites and my darks separate.
You got a dark hamper and a white hamper?
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually one is white and one is blue. So I put it in separate hamper.
Coordinated.
Yeah, and then I put my towel on, and I put my slippers on and go in the shower.
Okay.
And then when I get out, I put my pajamas on after I shower.
Pajamas?
Yeah. Pajamas.
Top and bottom.
Yes. Sometimes I'll wear just a T-shirt.
Or just a top?
In the summertime. No. Summertime I always wear bottoms. Always wear bottoms. Always, never command none of that stuff, because I don't know if somebody breaking your crib. I can't rumble. I can't rumble naked.
No?
No.
You never fought naked before?
Depends on who she was. So we want to know if you have a ritual.
Hilarious.
Oh, is that the
sound effects?
Do you have a ritual, poet? I think when. Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Do you blow your nose in the shower? Fact reader. Let's find out.
If I have to.
Okay. So what's your ritual?
I get up. I try to get out of the habit of getting up and looking at my phone because that's supposed to be a bad habit. But I try to meditate in the morning before I start my day.
How long do you meditate?
About 15, 20 minutes.
Okay. I know someone that meditates.
Yeah, and then I shower, get dressed.
And do you walk naked to the shower, or you got a towel or robe, or?
I get undressed in the bathroom.
Oh, lovely.
That's funny. Code 3 says something funny. I asked her if she meditated. She says, no, I got a Glock.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
That'll ward off evil spirits.
Yeah. She said,
Don't go in there.
Yeah. She said, I don't have to meditate. I thought that was funny.
So do you shave your legs and all that in the shower?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, wow.
You have to shave every day?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you?
No.
How often do you trim your mustache?
Every Thursday.
Oh, you got a ritual like that? Like Speedy dyes his hair every, I think he said Friday. Or
No.
like that.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you have to get used to other people's rituals, especially when you start cohabitating.
Right.
You know, that's something. I think it's more acceptable. Rituals are kind of like when you get married, you slide them in. That goes with the territory.
So for you, you're in the bathroom, how long? 15, 20, 30
I
minutes?
take pretty quick showers. No less than 5 minutes. Code 3 has a thing where she showers in 5 really quickly, because she said when she was in
Prison.
No. It's funny, but when
Get
she
out
was
of there, Carol!
When she was in the recruitment, when she was in, what's that called when you're
Boot camp?
No, when you're in when cops they first go.
Academy?
Yeah, she was the shower person. She had to go and turn on everyone's shower, so she had to shower really quick.
Okay.
So she was the first one to get there and have to shower real quick. That's why she takes showers so fast.
Oh, okay.
And I thought that was weird, but since
Women like to stay in there until the hot water's gone.
I know. Caller, what's up?
Hakuna Matata, my nigga.
Shalom.
Oh my God, he sounds the same in the daytime. What's up?
Yo, first of all, what the fuck are you niggas doing this early in the fucking morning? Look,
Yo.
you already know niggas don't wake up till motherfucking it's time for motherfucking the prices, right? You know what I'm saying?
True. I'm that guy. I don't like getting up in the morning.
Look,
That's funny because that's exactly my mom's routine. She don't get up to the prices right.
That's hilarious.
yo, for real.
It's a ritual.
Yo, look, man, I'm over here chilling, right? I'm on the job, man. I got the phone connected to the truck radio, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this other owner operator named KJ, you know what I'm saying? He motherfucker, he rolled up on my truck to ask me a question about some shit. And the nigga like, yo, man, so at the end of the day, what time did you get? Hey, man, hold on. What the fuck are you listening to? What that nigga talking about?
KJ.
Like, yo, I don't know. This nigga talking about, yo, he like to take showers and the warm water against his body and shit. Like, yo. You got my nigga KJ over here thinking I'm fucking listening to Rainbow Radio and shit.
Sponsored by Lufer.
No, tell him we just talk about rituals.
Yo, we was talking about rituals, man.
Yeah, we just talking about rituals.
Well, let me get into it, bro. You know, first of all, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I have to reacquaint myself with the toilet first.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, there you go.
Got a shit in that white man's mouth.
Word. I try to, you know, my bowel movements have been saved by Jesus thanks to John Lemon. You know what I'm saying? So
They're not violent
they're no
anymore.
longer, they're not violent no more. Exactly. You know, my bowels have found the Lord. But yo, So right next, I take the shower. You know what I'm saying? And I have to start off from the head and work my way down. You know what I'm saying? Now that sounds a little homo. So when I say head, I mean my head on my shoulders for all you niggas out there in radio world.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Got you.
So I got a motherfucking shampoo. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I shouldn't shampoo my hair every fucking day. You know what I mean? But I love fresh fucking hair on my head. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Right, that's good. What kind of shampoo do you use?
Oh damn, Lou, you gonna go into the specifics in the
You sound like a Pantene guy.
Nah. I use Suave. How about that?
Oh, okay, all right, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's usually what's on sale. You know what I'm saying?
You got to be on sale.
My soap has to be special. I like oatmeal soap.
Oh, okay, all right.
With honey in it?
Yeah. Some honey and some almonds and shit. You know what I mean? You already know.
Yeah.
I can wash up my soap and eat that shit like cereal. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But Lou, you know, you get your mustache trim every Thursday, right?
Yeah.
So when does your nostrils get a haircut?
Well, I try to take care of that too. I've been working on that.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely
you
right.
do that all in the same time?
Yeah, I try to get that little thing up there. It goes, knock them out. Sometimes
now, shave your head. You shave your head at the house or something?
No. I go to barber. I go to the barber on Thursdays because I work on.
What you got like an old man barber and shit with one of them shavers from The Color Purple and shit?
No. The girl Gloria, she's been cutting it for about 20 years now. Same girl.
Oh, you got a girl. Oh shit, goddamn, Lou.
Yeah, she's.
You be up in there. Your weenie be wiggling and shit when she got there lean up on your shoulder?
No, Gloria's an old lady. She good to go.
Oh, damn, Lou. She old and shit?
Well, she know how to cut.
Oh, man,
She's
Lou.
still.
Oh, yeah, Lou.
Yeah.
Yo, Lou, man, what's up with you and Code 3, man? Did you metabolate the vagina on or what? What's going on?
Man, don't go to.
You made her dinner last night.
Yeah, we had dinner last night. She's on the trip. Little cop trip, so, she's going to.
Yo, man, So have you been, meditating and digging into her soul, man?
Answer the question.
Yeah, we've had a good. It was a good week this week.
Oh wow,
we had a good week.
Oh, good week. That means a lot of fucking.
No, good week. She clowned me last night. It was funny.
I don't know why.
Because she's been watching this 60 Days In Atlanta, this show. So I said,
"You're only 6 minutes in."
I said, "No, I could do that." And she's like, "Oh, please, you scared of a bug?"
Oh.
So she was like, "I couldn't."
Well, you scared of a bug?
Well, I don't like picking them up. We had killed the bug.
When you say we,
well, she killed it.
Okay, say that.
And then she asked me to. I said, "Hey, I'll pick it up." So I picked it up.
So you went and got motherfucking gloves.
No, I got a paper towel, and I went to pick it up, but it didn't. It kind of moved like it was still alive, and I dropped it.
Ew!
This nigga put on swim goggles and everything.
Yeah.
So she
open the door.
She laughed at me and said that you couldn't handle 60 days in. You couldn't even kill a bug. They'd expose, So
Yo, Lou, you from Philly, man. We from the East Coast, man. The only thing we supposed to be afraid of is the rats, man. The rats is what the fuck I have a problem with.
Yeah, me too. But you know what? I have problems with things that are faster than me.
Yeah.
That flutter and that effect, then I can't handle. I just because it's gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
I have no reaction time. So I'm like I'm gonna lose that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just.
Lou, man, when you got like these water bugs or these big ass cockroaches, man. You know what I mean? You from the hood, man. You gotta have them O.J. Simpson instincts on them motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
I go with
you gotta time that shit. See, I see a water bug and shit in the corner. And that nigga just chilling, right? Like he signaling to his homies, like, "Yo, come over here to this nigga house. It's popping." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I be patient. Like I what's the word? I view the landscape and shit, right? Like, okay, I got some shoes over here. I got some sheets. Let me move these sheets and shit. I want that nigga going over there. You know what I mean? Let me move this dresser a little bit. You know what I mean? So he run over there. So you gotta plot this shit out like an American military strike. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So then when I focus and zoom in on that nigga, that's when I strike. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fucking master roach killer and shit. They should give me a black belt for these motherfuckers.
Cause see, when we were growing up, we would grab the raid and just kill it with the raid.
Yeah, man, but you know, you can't motherfucking be if the motherfucker sitting over here by your pillow and shit, you don't want to spray the raid on that nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you gotta go to old school. You gotta tap into the energy of your great granddaddy and kill that motherfucker with, you know, your shoe or something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm with you, but she was better at it. She took it out. And she just kind of like pushed me out the way and said, I'll get it.
See, if I was you, Lou, when Code 3 be talking about killing bugs shit, I'd show her my dick pile. I'd go and take off my shirt and put baby oil on my chest and shit and come out the bathroom and shit like I'm ready to go to war with Rambo and shit on that motherfucking bug. You know what I mean?
By the time you lotion yourself and oil yourself up, it's gone.
Yeah, really. And she's...
Well, shit, you know, tell her to keep an eye on the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Hey, man, hey, did Unsung TV One call y'all up about doing the rollout show yet? Documentary special?
Yeah, we talked to him last week.
Oh,
Yo, I know they called y'all. They want all the drama and shit.
That is funny. That is funny. That because I read that they were having a Soul Train Dancers Award show, and I fell out.
You fell out.
I was like, come on, that's too much. They're doing too much.
They're keep the hope alive, LD.
They're doing too much. Hey, how's your family, man?
Yo, man, the family. Man, shit, man. I don't even know. I ain't seen them in a minute, Lou. I don't even know.
So are you hauling across state or just across the city? What you hauling?
Man, I'm hauling, man. I got this shit. I got this contract with this company, man, where they get this limestone from the mountain and shit, and you know what I mean? I drop this shit off at, you know, industrial factories and shit, plants and shit, where they, you know, crank it up into sheetrock and shingles and shit, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's a good little deal, man. You know, it's kind of made me lazy and shit, you know what I mean? Because I want to do other things, but I'm like, I'm comfortable with this shit right now, you know what I mean? Because the money is consistent, you know what I mean? And it don't cost me a lot of fuel and shit to be traveling and shit, you know what I mean?
Okay. You got your own truck?
So, yeah, man. You know, me and my partner, man.
Okay.
We put our money together and we had 4 trucks, but now we're down to 3 now and shit.
Mm-hmm.
How big is the truck?
So, oh, damn, Lou, you want to get in the back with me? What's going on, baby?
No, I was just wondering how big the truck was. Cause...
Can I blow your horn?
No, because driving a truck...
Come on.
No, because driving a truck is...
Man, no question like that.
Well, driving a truck is hard because I drove my son. I got a little rental truck from U-Haul budget.
And you're scared of bridges.
Yeah, and I'm scared of bridges. And sitting up so high, my dad was a truck driver. My dad was really good. Mm-hmm. He can drive anything. 18-wheeler and all that.
Your dad did. He was back in the day with the 18 gears and shit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, just rolling. Yeah, he can roll with that. So I was wondering what size, because truck drivers are interesting people. You guys are just. That means you can drive fast in a sports car and not be scared.
Oh, bro, please! I'll be out this motherfucker like what's that motherfucker? The rebel without a cause and shit. That white boy and shit. I'll be out here like speed racer, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I had that Mustang and shit, man, I crashed that motherfucker 2 months, man. I mean, there wasn't even all the car involved. I was just motherfucking acting stupid, and I crashed into a damn pole and shit like a moron.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But, there was a lot of drugs involved, too. But anyway.
All right, man. Somebody's beeping you. Be safe out there.
All right, Lou. I'm out, man.
Later.
Willie Sweet, Wonka Joe, and Apollo legend.
Funny guy. I was... Now, I'm sure today is someone's birthday.
Every day somebody's birthday, LD.
Yeah. Now, I was thinking, because when we were younger, we kind of knew whose birthday was. Your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, and your extended family were you saw them more often.
Yeah.
So you everybody would remind you, hey, such and such birthday's coming up. We got to make sure you get her a card or say happy birthday to her. Uh-huh. Where now it's the whole thing about Facebook tells you. And I was thinking, because I'm like, all right, almost not every day, but once in a while, like, oh, man, somebody's birthday's coming up. Mm-hmm. And you got to think.
You feel it.
Yeah, you're like, somebody's birthday's coming up. All right, we have a caller. Caller.
It's Chris from Connecticut.
See.
What's up, Chris?
Hey, what's up? For starters, I just want to say I noticed that Lou's dressed up like a malnourished rhinoceros.
Yeah, Yeah, your horn is slumping.
That's funny. That's funny. How are you, Chris? How's the family?
Are you doing good? I just got out of school.
Oh, now,
And I was like,
Chris has kids, so you have a ritual
a ritual with.
as far as getting up in the morning and.
Yeah, who take care of the kids far as getting the clothes and stuff together, you or the wifey?
Honestly, it's as cliche as it sounds. It's actually no roles. Like, if I get them, like, before her, I get them ready and I feed them and, yeah, just straightforward. I feel like, I don't know, that's like a middle, now I feel like that's the breeding grounds for problems in a relationship about who should do this and who should do that. Because even for me, there was a time when my wife was working. While I was in school, she was working and she was the breadwinner. And then once I got my career, that's when she took time off and went to school, and I was working. If I'd have went into the relationship with, well, I'm the man and I'm going to work and you stay home, I feel like that would have been cliche and neither one of us would have grew.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how old are your kids now?
The 6 and 2.
Okay, so he's in that stage where you got to get him. Now, you give them baths the night before, right?
Yes, I do the night before.
Right,
He
and then
sees the bed. In the morning, he take a shower before school.
so they take a shower before the six-year-old.
Yeah, sometimes he's still sick. Sometimes he wets the bed, so I make him take a shower in the morning.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right, that's cool. So you're not waking him up at night. You.
Yeah, I am. I still wake him up at night, but still, sometimes like he'll wake up in the middle of the night himself and like drink a bottle of water, and then he'll end up peeing the bed that same.
He drinks
night.
a whole bottle.
A whole bottle.
Now that's interesting because I remember waking my son up and making him go to the bathroom like 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the thing about that is his John had blood in it,
Yes.
and so it was erect,
Yes.
and you have to more or less hold it down. So and it's real weird. I mean, am I right? Am I right, Chris?
You're right.
It's real weird.
Take a left, but it's so funny you talk about that though. Not the blood part. I don't know about that stuff.
Well, I mean,
but
that's the reason it's erect because blood is rushing to the penis. So.
Yes, but it's fun to me. I find even though my daughter's just 2, I find it to be it's actually more work with a boy than it is a girl. I feel like forever to me it's just it's not as simple as the whole waking them up to go use the bathroom, and as time goes on, I find it to be it's more work with boys than as a girl. Even though she's just 2, but I feel like it's going to be more of a workload for the boy than it is the girl.
Yeah, now you have plastic underneath his bed, right? Underneath the sheet.
Yes, I do. See, Lou, he's the Father's Association. Yes.
Yeah, plastic underneath that bed, and sometimes you get there right on time, and sometimes you get.
I could be watching the show, and my spider sense is off. Like, man, he got to pee now. And
yep.
As soon as I go grab that, he go pee. So.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, right. And then they all tired, but they want to be. Shh. You be like,
Lou the veteran. I'm still, and it's always for me. It's like as soon as you think you know something, whether it be parenthood or even being a husband, it's just something that just pop up out of nowhere that like shit. I don't know nothing. So it's like it's constant learning. Even if you don't got kids, and if you're taking care of your like nieces and nephews, you learn more about yourself than you do about the kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because because the thing is, you when you're washing them and you're teaching them how to bathe themselves.
Yes.
Especially with the girl, you really the boy you more or less can wash him, get him going, go through everything. The girl, you really got to walk her through it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because you really you want her to handle her privates more or less.
Yes, and even not even just taking care of the kids, but even in terms of like self-educating, like especially nowadays with the internet, I try to do as much like research as I can on, because honestly, I'm pretty sure you feel the same way, Lou, and I'm pretty sure TDP, you feel the same way about your nieces too. But it's like I find the time we live in now to be scary, especially like I don't know if you guys heard about all those black girls missing in D.C. I just find it like it's just a weird time we live in where with police brutality, it's just like it's an extermination of blacks, and that worries me now more than ever.
Yeah, because that's part of a lot of
fear.
Parents don't realize the reason you should be active as you can as far as bathing your kids and all that, because then you get to do a body check.
Yes, I have to see. Lou,
you get to see if they have bruises or if something's hurting or if there's discharge coming from somewhere just not right. Something
Absolutely. Or even with just knowing the child just in general, so no one accuses your child of doing something. Because like I feel, some people say, "Oh, you never get to know your child." I disagree. I feel like if you spend a real time with your child, like if you're an active parent, you know your child. So it's not going to be no situation like a Trayvon Martin or something. Yeah, he pulled a gun on me, and my child would never do that. Not because I'm its parent, but I know my child. Like, and it's just I feel like now more than ever for us that are parents is. The parenting for us is just not, walks in the park and being happy. Is honestly looking out for predators, to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah, that's your job. Your number one job is to make sure nobody touches it, that they develop their own sexuality, that nobody develops it for them.
Not even that, but it's kind of, it's bittersweet. We can enjoy parenthood, but we can't just freely just send our children off, no matter what age they are. It's still that constant worry.
Oh yeah, because when they get in college, you got to worry about that stuff, and that's
the worst time.
And it used to be boundaries for, like, it was a given that if you were the uncle and if the kid was in the bathroom, you didn't go in there.
Yeah.
If it was a daughter, you didn't go in there. Same sex, you can go in there, but it was a thing of you just didn't do it. You just had privacy. Right. Like privacy. Even now, it's like there's a certain age where you don't go in the bathroom when your daughter.
Absolutely.
When she becomes of age, she starts developing certain things. You're like, all right, you knock. Like even now, my son, I knock before you go in the room because it's just a courtesy thing.
You ask him, do you want him to hold it?
And off topic too, like with that being said, I'm not sure if you guys remember Poetess, aka Fact Frida. She was talking about I don't know if anybody remembers, but she always used to talk about how she wouldn't smoke legalized marijuana because they might be putting stuff in it. And I was just reading a few articles. It was our class assignment today, and the marijuana now is pretty much the same thing. It's like a GMO marijuana. It's not natural marijuana. So she was actually right. It's legalized now because it's not the marijuana that people grow and come from. It's not from the culture I'm from. It's called ganja, but it's not natural.
Right.
So it's legalized now because they have their stuff in it now.
Wow.
That's true.
That's crazy.
That's true.
Hey, man, well, have a great weekend with the family. And
wait, I got a question for Chris.
Okay.
For both kids, are their diets are the same? One likes this, or they both like it?
It's so funny you said that. My daughter is like, she's pretty much like vegan. She just doesn't, she eats, no pun intended, but she doesn't like any meat. But it's my son, he's like more a vegetarian. My daughter's vegan vegetarian, but they don't like meat for whatever reason. They're not. Ain't just fish they'll eat. But other than that, it's they're more health conscious than I am.
Wow. And mom, what about mom?
Oh, my mom is the most.
No, I meant the wife.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my mother.
Your mama like meat?
Hey, watch yourself, sir. She's doing great. She's more same thing. She's vegetarian. She's not even from this country, so she's. I'm pretty much the only 100% African American with the McDonald's and KFC and all that crap. Like,
right.
Yeah, I'm with you. Because filet of fish on Fridays is $1.79.
Well, that's all. That's fine.
Yeah.
I see John Lemon Facebook Lived himself today.
Oh, did he?
He ain't there.
Oh, hilarious! No, he's on assignment. He's working. He's got a show he's working on.
Allegedly.
No. Hey, Chris, have a good weekend, man. Thanks for the call.
Same to you guys.
All right.
Chris from Connecticut, now residing in Florida, and Apollo legend as well.
Wow. Hey, listen, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about birthdays and if you're good at remembering birthdays and if you forget them. And
we really going to talk about that?
Well, and we talk about some other things about have you ever been in a fight? Because I want to talk about the guy in Jersey who broke up the fight with the two young boys.
Talk about the Asian dude kicking the woman in the stomach and all that.
Okay. Well, that's some of John Lemon stuff. You can chime in on that. We'll be back.
Baby. You know what I mean? Let's go.
I was wondering if I could send you out. We'll have a wonderful time.
If I can dig you out. My name is Tita.
That man.
Charlie Wilson. He was just in concert.
My son loves him.
He was just in concert.
Yeah, I heard with Fantasia.
Yeah.
I heard it was really good.
Great show.
Yeah, I heard she lit up a couple. Sorry. No.
If you had a mic, we could understand what you was.
Yeah, really.
Professional.
Just
yelling out like it's in the
I
county
said, do you
building.
remember when he came on the Foxhole?
Sure do.
I don't remember that.
He came with his wife who owned a rehabilitation
Yeah, I
center.
remember she was Asian, right?
No, she's like Armenian or something.
Okay, something.
Yeah.
Yeah, she saved him.
Yeah, he's still with her, right?
Yeah.
It's nothing like a good woman, man. It's nothing like a good woman. Mine is on the road. Be careful. Heading out.
She driving?
Her and her colleague doing some event. At least that's what she told me. At least that's
Colleague.
At least that's what she told me. You know, and it's funny when you how you. Well, once you reach a certain age, you don't.
But cops are a different breed. They see it all.
People gonna do what they want to do.
Yeah,
so
true.
you know, it's like if you worried, you know, I mean, you know, if you worried about that,
You sound worried.
No. As long as she has a good time. That's when you know you cool like that, when you can say that. Hey man, look, as long as she has a good time.
Right.
And
Did
I
you tell her
remember-
that?
No, I didn't. But
You ain't cool then.
no, I didn't say I was cool. I said if you cool like that. But I think I can be a little jealous.
Drop the word little.
No,
I'm tired of people with this. I'm little this and I'm little that. No, you are. Stop with the little stuff.
I don't want to say a jealous. I'm aware.
No, let's stay with jealous. Let's not try to divert from the word. It's what it is.
Well, I believe. Okay, if I'm putting my work in, then I should be. Yeah, if I'm putting my
All
work
right,
in.
there you go.
If I'm not putting
Be
my
strong
work in,
about it.
then you should go ahead and do what you want to do. But if I'm putting my work in, and
You can't be all things to one woman, though. You ever figure that out?
I got you, and I agree with that. But what I am to you, you need to respect.
That part.
Yeah, and you need to.
But it's not enough.
It's never enough for women. But I
bottomless
think
pit.
I don't think it's a male female thing. Not enough. I think it's a youth thing. I think once you get older, and you're over 50, then you start categorizing what you need.
Right.
And you start saying, I don't need that.
Right.
I'm okay. I've either had that experience or I'm never going to have that experience, and I'm content with I'm happy.
Morals and principles.
Yeah, because I think one of the toughest things is to realize and understand your happiness.
Okay.
Like, I'm happy. Like, I hear a lot of, like you say, false things where people say, I'm good, I don't need nobody. BS.
Correct.
Yeah, you see women on Facebook all the time talking about, I'm going to keep it 100, I don't need somebody, I'm good.
Because
I'm
if
great.
it is that way, you don't have to say that.
Right. And my thing is that everybody would love to have someone to cook dinner for them, hold them, welcome them home, you know, just
Teamwork.
Yeah, that's her favorite word.
Mm-hmm.
Teamwork.
But
that's her favorite word, but she doesn't. You have to make her do teamwork because she wants to. She will do everything.
Okay.
She's obsessed at giving,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to tell her stop. Let someone give for you.
Yeah.
Let me do for you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I think we're both alike. Even though I have my limits, I don't think she has. Unless you wrong her, then she's done.
Those her limits.
Yeah, if you, she's she's nice to a point. Then if you try to take advantage of her, she'll that cop come out in her. You know that.
Now get back to your jealousy.
Okay, full disclosure. Yeah, I think I can be jealous, but I think my thing is I feel like I earn certain spaces. I don't like certain things or certain people in my space. I have a space thing. That if you're my woman, this or that, then that's
like a caveman. You sound like a caveman.
Yeah, I do. So I mean, but that's my space. Just like, but I'm sure everyone has that. They can say they don't. But you don't want.
Is that another way of saying that's my cooch?
No, I mean, because,
I don't think it's that.
It's her space.
no, I'm saying like if I have a thing where if a girl says if she gives
head. No, went too. I was
no
ahead
when
of
if
the
she
game.
gives like giving guys a ride and stuff like that.
Oh, cowgirl?
No, I mean like I'm going to stop by and pick such and such up on the way there. No, that man should get his own ride.
Okay, you said that before.
Yeah, I'm not cool with that. That's because
that's the jealous part.
No, I don't think it's jealous. I look at it as if you're going out of your way, something can happen to you.
Whether you think it is or not, it is. Let's not do that.
I don't think a woman should get out of your bed to go pick up another man and take him somewhere.
But I need a ride.
Unless it's a relative. No. Unless it's a coworker where you guys are working together, you have a relationship in that respect. But nobody that's just a regular person, just that's your friend.
Define regular.
Meaning
just somebody in your phone?
Yes, right. There you go. Somebody just in your phone.
Okay.
Not somebody that's contributing to your life in a certain way or knows your mother or your father or you grew up with.
Now, can you say that person needing to ride is not contributing in that way?
Right.
Okay. I'm with you.
And that person, especially, here's my thing. When a man has other means, then they should use those and not use my woman's.
Okay.
That's how I'm saying.
Okay.
If he's a grown man, then he should have friends, the girl he's with, whoever he's laying down with, that's who should be picking him up.
Correct.
Not you.
Right.
I'd rather you stay home and rest. I'd rather you not be out on the street where you can be in an accident.
Correct.
That's where I'm saying.
With you. Yeah,
so I'm saying that. And I think the same thing for a man. I consciously don't do, I won't, no woman, I'm not going to go ahead and go pick up another woman or because she's always, Code 3 is always asking me about my ex. Oh, how's everyone doing? How's your mom, your dad, your kids, your ex-wife? I'm like, don't ask about it.
She's a cop. They always trolling for information.
Ah, good point. Never thought of it like that.
They don't, let me tell you something. They don't,
because if I say, hey, she's fine and everything, that gives her to say, okay, how you know she's fine?
Now you're the suspect.
Right. Okay, that's a good point. I
suspect
have to remember that.
I got to dig deeper.
Yeah, now I'm on cops.
Because see, women try to say, even in those fields and all type of field where we're dealing with people, they can never turn the job off, fellas. So don't ever think they don't bring the job home. That's what they do. That's in their DNA. That's what they do. So just stand on your...
So that's why she does have a habit of asking me, tell me about your day.
Right. It's an investigation. She's standing right in front of you. She's not in the kitchen and you in the living room and you just talking. No, she's right there looking you in your eye, looking for all that, your poker face, all that. They're looking for all that.
And my answer is, it's great. I'm here with you.
That's not enough.
No, it's never enough. She'll ask me 2 or 3 times.
That doesn't fill out all my paperwork.
Yeah, she can't fill out the report.
No.
That's funny. Before we took a break, we were talking about I'm not good with birthdays. Like, when's your birthday?
October 2nd.
Yeah, I don't know that. What I have been doing lately is I put people's birthdays.
Yours is May 5th.
Right. And mine's kind of easy because if you live in the West Coast, Cinco de Mayo. Correct. You got to connect the birthday with someone. Like, Code 3's birthday is in September, and I know that's my son's, my mom, so I put people's birthday together. Like, okay, September is a heavy month.
Categorize it.
Yes, September is a heavy month for me. I know I got my mom's September 5th, my grandmother who passed September 4th, so, and then Code 3, and then her mom's birthday, and the anniversary of her mom passing. So all that's now connected for September.
Yeah.
So I know, okay, that's what's happening. September is going to be a giving month for me. It's not about me in September. Now it's and like I know your kids' birthdays. You should always remember that. And speaking of that, Sydney would have been 17.
Rest in power.
Yeah, so her birthday is going to be March 28th. So that's coming up.
Yeah,
and she would have been 17. I was like, wow, that's something. She would have been. This would have been her senior year. And that was wow. So yeah, that, and because sometimes I'll call. You ever call someone and you're talking to them and they slip in that it's their birthday?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh man, hey, happy birthday. And they're like, you didn't know?
Yeah.
But like my dad will call and tell me, hey, my birthday coming up in 2 days.
Right.
Like, Dad, I know your birthday. I'm supposed to know your birthday.
48-hour window.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, or my dad will call me and say, hey, did you, your sister's birthday's coming up. Like I know my sibling's birthday. I know my sister's October 4th. My brother's July 3rd. And my other sister is December 29th. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yes.
So you know that Facebook does the birthday notices.
Right.
So I feel like it's redundant when somebody says, hey, it's my birthday on Facebook.
Right.
When Facebook has alerted every single friend of yours that it's your birthday.
Right. Yes. And that's the thing. But a lot of people.
Is that cheating? Like.
No, that's
a reminder.
Yeah, that's just people.
That's a personal reminder.
I forgot which comedian I was watching. Somebody mentioned something about Facebook, and they hit it right on the head about just, Facebook is just being overused by people who don't have friends or something like that. It's just some people doing too much, and we know that. But America's doing too much right now.
Well, I would say this, as far as the whole Facebook thing, it's like a lot of people are financially stuck in a situation, so they don't get to travel as much or move to see their friends as they would like to. So they have to communicate through these mediums. That's a positive thing in a fucked up situation, but some people do abuse that and just, I need all the attention. I need it now. I need it right now. You got to give me mine. I need it. I need it. I need it.
Yeah, some people are going, and so I'm good with the immediate family's birthday. Friends, like I always forget Jeff's birthday, and I should know it.
He's October. He's a Libra.
Is he October?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not. Now like I try to put people's. The thing about putting it in the phone, if you don't talk to them too much, you never notice the dates because they don't call you that much. So I mean, I think you definitely should know your immediate family's birthdays.
Correct.
And if you consider someone a good friend, you have to be straight up honest with them. I never remember your birthday. I don't remember your birthday. And I'll say, hey, is your birthday coming up?
For some people, it's everything, and some people, it's like, whatever. It's just another
Some
day.
people are really good at it.
Yeah.
Some people are really good at knowing their friends' birthdays, and I think Code 3 is good at that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what's important too. If you have a woman or a partner that's good at certain things, and that's where you guys can coexist, and she helps you, or he helps you. Mm-hmm. She's good at remembering birthdays, and like when we were in the home, we had a calendar with everybody's certain birthdays on it. Yeah, so you can do that too.
Would that be a nice gift for like a family? If you get your own personal calendar with your own family's birthdays on there.
That's probably a great. I'm surprised no one has done that, but to where you have your entire family's birthday on the calendar.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty. I'm surprised no one has done that. But then if you have a falling out, do you exit out?
Exit that day out. Yeah.
But that could be that's definitely, you would think, especially say a family reunion. That would be something that you would give everyone.
Right.
Everyone would have a calendar of everybody's birthday.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. That'd be a great gift.
That's a great gift.
That's probably something that we could make money off of.
Let's look into it. Don't air this show.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be wow. Then you sell that, and but then again, would that be for the younger people? Would they do that?
I'm just saying, like, for us generations, even the great-grandparents and stuff that's not even here.
Wow.
Just to put the family on there.
Just a whole family tree's birthday, just cousins and all that.
It's like,
Right. That's, And then put their birth and death on there if they were, they born this day. That's something that's interesting. Mm-hmm. That's a good point. I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP.
And number's 323. 293
For what?
3375. We're at morrismedialive.com. Okay, what we're going to talk. Thank you all for listening, and we're having a good time. If you're just tuning in, John Lemon is on assignment. He's not here, and we're about to step into his. I'm going to do his stuff, or we're going to do it together.
You're the co-anchor.
Yeah, we're going to do it together. It took two people. Takes two people to replace John Lemon.
That's true.
And one of the things I wanted to talk about in the news that I saw was, I guess what's the thing? It went viral.
Well, let me say this. In the AM, tighten up your belts in a man's world.
Yes. There was a guy in New Jersey.
Wait a minute. We don't get our music first? We don't. Bullshit. From the desert to the sea in all of Southern California and around the world internationally. Good morning. Right now, John Lemon is not here, so doing the news.
Sitting in for John. Yeah.
Lou News and Teeter Talk.
Yeah, welcome. We're sitting in for John Lemon, who's on assignment.
Headlines in health.
Yes. I hope you all had some pork this morning.
Really?
Figure he's not here. We could say that. I had a slice of bacon in honor of John Lemon. I had 4.
Thick cut?
Yes. One of the things I'm talking about, I was on Facebook, and I saw this video of a gentleman, a brother, who's Muslim, from New Jersey. 2 young boys was on the street fighting, and he walked up and broke the fight up.
Okay.
And dropped some knowledge. And then he got an award. And he talked about his mom. He has 6 kids, I believe. He talked about his mom, and he started crying. And he had the 2 young boys, and he made them shake hands. We're going to show you the clip.
We have a clip. Oh,
yes.
This is fancy. Do him, son!
Watch out, Tez! Chill, Tez, move!
Move, Tez!
What's good, nigga? Square up! Go ahead, bro. Niggas is talking. Everybody on y'all phones, though? Oh, y'all the real cowards. Record that, too. Everybody on the phone, record that. Everybody recording the phone, real coward. Ain't cool, man. Y'all in the middle of the street. Look, she's smiling and laughing. They laughing. Look, he laughing. He got a big smile on his face, little bro. He got a big smile on his face. Look at your man right here. It's supposed to be your man. He dying. He can't even laugh. Look, looking up. Listen, look, they all laughing, little bro. But you really upset. And you really upset. You more mad than he is. I can see it in your face. So you fighting for a reason. He only fighting you because you want to fight him. Because you mad.
He came to me. He texted me.
So you shut up and listen.
Shit, I don't even know.
So you defending yourself.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Look, little bro, so you in the right. You defending yourself. But look at the crowd. And little bro, look, whatever you text him for that you don't know, you was ill-advised. My thing is, look at the trick of the devil. Who ill-advised you? Look around. Who ill-advised you? Who told you wrong? Who told you wrong? You don't gotta answer that. I'm saying, who told you wrong though, little bro? And the only reason I'm saying this to all y'all, yo, because y'all almost men. All of y'all, yo. Y'all almost men. Y'all ain't kids no more. Y'all girls ain't little girls no more. Y'all, look, yo. Y'all men, yo. Y'all men, yo. 14, 15, 16, 17. Y'all men. Start acting like it, yo. We ain't gonna get nowhere like this, yo. Y'all gonna wind up like the niggas y'all wanna be like, yo. Word up. Word up. Look. They still laughing. They still laughing. You upset. Think about that. Anybody can laugh at you.
Dave, y'all ugly as that.
Straight up, yo. Straight up, yo. Straight up. Anybody can laugh at you? Why you upset like that? They ain't your friend. And they sit here and let you do the dirty work. I don't even know what went on, but I know what went on though. And they sit here and let you do the dirty work.
I'm a freeze.
Came to you, little bro. Oh yeah, word. Say what, bro? What? He not no punk. He ain't no. But they know he not no punk. They know he not no punk. So they gonna send you what? Now y'all out here fighting in the middle of the street. Now y'all out here fighting in the middle of the street, huh? Now all y'all, hey yo, please, yo, sound like a little bro. All y'all though, y'all got parents, yo. Y'all got parents, yo. Don't make your parents look like this, yo. Word up. Don't make your parents look like this, yo. It's important, yo. Don't make your mom and dad look like this, yo. Word up, man. And if y'all live around here, y'all listen with good. Mess that up, huh? Mess that up, huh? Hey, yo, you, I know where you from. I know where you from. Humble beginnings. Your mom and dad work hard to get where they at, yo. They work hard to get where they at, yo. Telling y'all, yo, little bruh, your dad doing life. You think it's a game out here? Ain't no game out here. It's real out here, little bruh. Y'all playing games, yo. Stop playing games, man. Y'all don't, yo, I'm telling y'all, man, don't let nobody do that to y'all, man. Y'all shake hands, bro. I'm telling y'all gotta do that, bro. Like right now, like I'm telling y'all gotta do that, bro. It's gonna be a problem with me. Shake hands, bro. Bro, shake hands, bro. Bro, shake hands, bro. Shake hands, yo. Hey, yo, shake hands, yo. That's all, man, I'm leaving. I ain't leaving, bro. Y'all don't shake hands, bro. I'm not leaving, bro. I'm not leaving, bro. Shake hands, bro.
But just shake his hand, bro.
Shake hands, bro. You better spit in your hands, bro. That's it, bro.
Shake his hand. Hold up our show.
Nah. Now look. Now look. Now look. Now look. Now look. Now look. They want y'all to be enemies. Now look. He can't even stop smiling.
You ugly as hell.
You got that. Get a sign of good faith. Put your hand back out, bro. He gonna shake it this time, I promise you. Put your hand back out, bro. He gonna shake it, bro. Y'all be good, bro. I'm telling y'all.
Wow. See, now the beauty of that. He had a lot of fragments, but
he was hurting too.
Yeah, but the interesting thing was when we were growing up, we had at least 7 or 8 guys like that in our neighborhood. There was always guys like that. Here it's only one.
Right.
When we were growing up, it'd be 2 or 3 of them coming to tell us, and would be checking the people on the side too.
Mm-hmm.
Like he checked the one boy, like your dad doing life.
Right.
You know, and we would know their names. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we'd know, hey, Fat Paul, hey, Juro, hey, man, you know better than that. I'm going to talk to your mom or your dad.
Right.
I'm going to see them tonight at the bar, and I'm going to tell him. So you knew by the time you got home, you were going to have a conversation about how you were acting in the street.
Right.
Now, unfortunately, we don't get enough of that, but, I mean, that's what made it so compelling that was Throwback Thursday.
For real.
That's what that was. That was Throwback Thursday. And that's what we should see more of on Throwback Thursday. Conversations of a man talking to young boys and the one little silly girl there.
You don't know her.
I'm just calling the little silly girl because she laughing. They laughing. Yeah, and okay, all right, so don't be taking it personal because you a girl.
Yo, shake her hand. Shake her hand.
So, I mean, but the beauty of it was he was calling them on their BS. One, about how the devil's got y'all doing this, how your boys that's supposed to be your buddies are laughing at you. Mm-hmm. That was one of the things, too, growing up, that our boys laughed at the right moments.
Yeah.
We didn't, if we were fighting somebody, it was for a reason. It was us defending ourselves, and it wasn't no joke. We got the fight on, whatever. Nobody sat around laughing. They didn't have to egg us on.
Correct.
You know, and he was right about they were all cowards, the one that was filming it.
That's right.
And he called them out. He said some poignant, definitely should be a video that young boys should watch in school. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, it just. But now, first of all, the one in the gray was losing. He was going to go down.
You sure?
I'm sure. Okay. Because the one in the white kept his hands up. First he grabbed him, threw him, and he tagged him. Because he grabbed him, threw him, and then tagged him.
But that was a great point that he made. He said, I see it in your eyes. You fight for a reason. He's just fighting to fight you because you want to fight him.
Right. And, my man, that's what I'm saying. The person who has something, who's upset, is going to win the fight.
Correct.
Because he bringing it. He's got some stuff. Yes. That's what that means? We have a caller. Well, most people just do this now. Old school. What'd she say? What'd she say?
Yo, shake her hand.
Hey, man, I ain't shaking her hand. Caller.
Hey, what's up, fellas? This is Glad Man.
Glad Man.
What up, Aaron? Congratulations, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Beautiful daughter of yours. Graduating.
Thank you, sir.
In a cap and gown. Good thing she looked like her mama.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she looked just like her mama. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. I'll take that.
Yeah.
She got his knees, though.
Huh?
She got his knees.
So, did you guys have the graduation, or was she dressed that was just her cap and gown? Did you have it yet?
No, she went and picked up her cap. She just took it in the cap. She don't graduate until May.
That's what I figured. Well, good. Where is she graduating from?
Central Michigan.
Okay, congratulations, man.
Motor City.
Yeah.
4 years went by quick, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did, man. It seemed like she just graduated from high school.
Wow.
Now you got to get her a car like you got your son a car?
She already had a car. She had a car first.
Oh, okay.
Dang. Now that's so funny. Now, I'm sure you remember the rituals. She's off in college now. I'm sure you remember the rituals when you gave her a bath and got her up in the morning and got her dressed and all that.
No, actually, Lou, I don't, because when I married my wife, she already had her, but I have been raising her since she was 12.
Right. Okay, so you didn't I'm glad you didn't give her a bath at 12. Yeah. But you
he wanted to.
But you did wash clothes. You did go through the emotional thing, seeing her cry and understanding her.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Taught her how to drive. Chasing boys off my front porch. All that teenage stuff. Yep, I did.
Well, congrats. Hey,
wait a minute. Let's get back to chasing boys off the porch. Did you come out with a belt? Or how did you approach that situation? Were you hiding behind the screen door?
No, I'll tell you one good scenario. Me and my wife went out to walk the dog, right? Mm-hmm. And we come back, and it's like some football players are going through my neighborhood, and they're raising money selling raffle tickets for the football team. Mm-hmm. Well, it's unusual that 3 of them are on my porch. So I come up on my porch. I'm like, who are you? He said, we just selling football raffle tickets. And I said, why 3 of y'all got to be up here? I don't know. I was like, man, get off my porch, man. And so they all left. They never came back. So now my daughter always got this thing about, she don't want to bring guys around because I'm always chasing them around. Now she got this steady boyfriend now that he come around. He all right. He good. He come from good people. So I treat him pretty good.
Yeah. Good for you. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
that's what you're supposed. That's your job. and now, is her real dad or biological dad in her life?
Nah. He is by phone.
Okay.
He is by phone, and he's supposed to show up at this graduation from college. I've been married to her mom for, coming up on 13, 14 years, and I ain't never been in the same room with the brother.
Wow.
So that's how much he's missing.
So, so that's going to be interesting. Now, how does mom feel about him?
Well, she doesn't say anything about him. She don't have anything to say about him at all. He abandoned the family. The kids are kind of, a little bit, bitter about it. Mm-hmm. When I came in the picture, I took the blunt of that. But now, we all over it now. Everybody's
so the boy is his too, both the kids?
Well, he has a son that used to live here. And then there's the children that I brought into the marriage that live here. So,
wow,
we're a blended family.
Wow, that's
Brady Bunch.
Wow. Props to you. So you dealt with the whole anger thing and them bouncing off you, and you just had to stay steady. That hey, I love you, and we're gonna get through this.
Yeah, man. And they tried to use their mama against me, and all of that, but I just couldn't. Because if you let one of them. The older one started it. If you let the older one succeed, then he's going to set a trend. So I had to stomp him out. And then he, everybody else kind of followed suit.
Now, how old was he when he came in, when you got him?
He's 16. He's 28 now, 29, something like that.
Oh, so he came 16. He was really angry.
Yeah, he was really angry because their father was an enabler. He just kind of wasn't there, but when he came bearing gifts to kind of win their love back, and it would work. So when he disappeared and I appeared and made everybody earn what they get, they didn't like that at all.
Right.
What helped you stay the course?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was a matter of me running the house or them running the house. One of us gonna run the house. Mm-hmm. And, I couldn't allow them to do it. You ain't going to tell me what you want, and you can't even pay for the water bill to wash your own drawers. I mean, I just can't let you just run over.
Now, it was important that you had your wife's support, right?
Yeah, and that was a process, too. Because my wife is very, very independent. She don't wait on anybody to do anything. Mm-hmm. So when we got married, she really had to learn that you have a partner and not have to do you don't have to do everything by yourself. So when the kids barked and said they needed something, she was Johnny on the spot, And so when I came in, I said, well, hey, wait a minute, let this boy earn it. He ain't did, the grass is, 9 feet tall. Let him look at this grass and cut this grass first. That was an education for her, and then he would get mad at her because he can't get it at the time he needs it. But I'm like, dude, there's stuff to do around here. You just don't come home from school and leave chicken bones all in the, without you don't get rewards without work. What's wrong with you?
Good for
So
you.
the short story of it is he learned it the hard way. All the rest of the kids, they fell in line and learned it the easy way.
Good. That's good for you.
Now
Wow.
we got a graduate.
Yeah. Now, what the 16-year-old, 28? What is he doing?
He's a barber. He told me he wanted to be a barber back when he was 15, 16. I said, well, shoot, man, we can make that happen easy. He would have been an experienced barber, but probably owning his own barbershop had he not, kicked up some dust. So he had to go the long way. He had a couple of run-ins with the law, and nobody came to his rescue. He had to figure it out by himself. And I had to detain my wife, like, don't you go down there and put nothing on them books. Don't bail him out of nothing. Let him learn. And he learned. He about 5-6 years behind where he should be, but he getting all his stuff straight because he definitely don't want to go into jail no more.
And what is the conversation between you two like now?
Well, it's sparse and it's a little strained, but it's respectful. I see you see me, we speak, we exchange pleasantries, but he's still a little hurt from his real dad, and he's still a little hurt that I didn't fall in line with what his dad started, which is enableability. I wasn't going to do that. So he's still kind of bitter about that, but he has a daughter now who loves me. Yeah. And, her cute little self come over here after school, we feed her and, buy her all kinds of good stuff, and he don't want that to stop.
Right.
So that respect is there.
Now,
but the thing is, that's earned over time.
Yeah, that's what real men do. Real men set a tone. Say, all right, this is the way it's going to go, and we're going to fall in line, because if not, Aaron would be going crazy.
Right. But see, that's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
He was there to pick up another generation's love.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the commitment right there.
And
that's
so that's going to be interesting when you guys are in the same room at the graduation.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Now, G, are you gonna cry at the graduation?
I might. Yeah. Heck yeah.
That's right.
Heck yeah, man. Because I know, she went through a lot missing her dad. She went through a different kind of withdrawal missing her dad because she's a girl.
Yeah.
And here I am. I never had a girl. I came into the marriage with 2 sons. So I was a little tougher than she was accustomed to.
Right.
But as she matured, and then I learned how to deal with a little girl, we just kind of met each other in the middle. And I've seen her, man, grow leaps and bounds. She got her own scholarship. She got 3 jobs. When we got her the car to go back and forth, she took care of the car. It's junky though, but she took care of it.
Now,
and,
what does she call you?
She calls me Big Aaron.
Mm-hmm. And what does the boy call
Big
you?
Aaron. They call me Dad.
Yeah.
The kids I came in with, they still call me Dad. But she still reserves Dad for her real dad, for when she sees him or talks to him, and that's fine with me. Even Willis and Earl Jackson still call what's your man, Mr. D. So I'm good.
Yeah.
They don't call people Dad. They just call you by your name in that family, and I'm good with that. As long as the respect is there, I don't care.
Okay. What do your kids call her? Your wife?
They call her first name.
Okay.
They ain't there. They not there about the cross-pollination of names and nothing like that. But we good with it. We got to a point where the respect is there. So, let's just stay here. You ain't got to call me Dad. You ain't got to call her Mom. It's the same thing with my kids. My boys reserve Mom for their real mom, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But they give my wife more, I think it's more respect because they buy her Christmas gifts when they don't even buy their mom Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
Now, when your stepdaughter gets married, you think she's going to ask you to walk her down?
I told her that I'm walking her down.
That's right.
Yeah, I told her, and I'm not trying to be Mr. Big and Bad, but I earned the right to walk you down because I pretty much stepped in and did another dude's job in the face of you being angry at him.
Mm-hmm.
So I earn the right to walk you down. Now, if you want him to be a part of you want both of us to walk you down, okay, that's fine, because he is your biological. I'm not trying to step on him. But I earn the right to give you away.
And what did she say?
And I told her. She said, oh, yeah. She agreed. And I said, I told her at age, I think she was 17, 18, I had written out my father's speech that I'm going to say at the reception.
Wow.
I'm already there. Because that's my daughter. That's my daughter. I've invested 12, 13 years in this girl's prosperity, her health, her well-being. I've earned the right to give her away to a dude that I approve.
Mm.
Wow.
You know what, man? I done told my whole life story on the Man Show.
No, it's fine. It's not that great a story. So just think. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and I'm sure your speech got a whole lot of misspellings in it.
No, it's a story that should be told because
For real.
It's a story that we need to hear more stories like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I acknowledged it up front. Congratulations for her wearing that cap and gown, because we know how hard you and your wife, put work in.
Exactly.
That means a lot, especially to other men. I mean, that's what men.
Because some men are battling what you had to go through right now, so they do need to hear that.
Yeah, they and some of them are not as strong as you to keep that fight going, because you can get beat down. I'm sure. It can make you go in the room and say, why am I even doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, and has your wife ever said, hey, sincerely, thank you?
Yeah, my wife has. She said it toward the latter years, because the beginning she really didn't understand the role of her dad, because a lot of her family are women.
Yeah.
But she sees that confrontation sometimes has to be the precursor to respect, because I had to throw her son out of here because he was just trying to run the house, so I had to throw him out. And she noticed that he doesn't particularly like me, but she noticed that he respects me.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, he loves the women in their family, but he doesn't respect them. So she wants both of them. I said, well, you're going to have to bust him upside his head, but she never did it. I did it, and she saw what came from it.
Good.
So
Good
she
for
did
her.
say thank you.
Good. She needs
but
to.
I called because you guys played that video, and I was just showing my sons that. And I was just saying what you guys were saying, that, men like that are scarce because for several reasons. One, some men are just scared of the teenagers. They won't even step in there. And the second thing is, I mean, if you go and try to break up a fight, you may have a fight with the mamas, because they so ignorant nowadays.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. There was always 4 or 5 guys that came out and told you what manhood was when we were coming up.
Now,
you don't have that today.
No, you don't. Now, don't think we're going to let you get away without that little dog that was barking in the back.
Yeah.
What size dog was that?
Teacup poodle? What is that?
Yeah, that's a poodle.
All right.
You can tell by the bark.
I'm telling you, we're like, like.
That's my other baby.
And what's the dog's name?
Prince, named after the singer.
Okay.
Oh, all right. I guess you're gonna let him get on the elevator.
Oh, that's terrible. That's horrible.
Is the dog purple?
That's terrible, man.
Keeping it real.
But Aaron, much respect to you, man, and thank you so much for tuning in, man. Take care.
Yes, sir.
Have a great graduation, man.
Thanks, sir.
Aaron Gladman, Detroit Motor City's another Apollo.
One of the guys who I read his posts when he posts
the phone,
and I almost commented on him saying congratulations, but I was so happy for him. And she's a beautiful little girl.
Yeah,
beautiful little girl, beautiful, and his wife is beautiful too. I mean, he loves his family. He's earned. I mean, that's a real man.
I'm gonna say the same thing, because when we was coming up, it was dope was king, guns was everywhere. So when we did have to get those fights on, we had to find a alley or a location because they wouldn't let us get out. You know what I mean? you want to just get it off. You know, you just have people that was like, no, it ain't worth it. But being a teenager, you don't see it ain't worth it.
Right.
You going through life.
Now,
man.
but some of them now, if there was a reason, a practical reason, they'd say you two need to fight. But that'll be the end of it.
Right.
You two need to fight.
Yeah, you're gonna fight it. You're gonna shake hands.
Yeah, y'all gonna do what y'all got to do. But then you and that person basically always became best friends after that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was, you know. But once we reached a certain age, that was when you were like 9, 10, 11, 12 is when the fights. And that's, you know, when the fights took place. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, once you got 14, you basically...
They were still there, but...
Yeah, but you...
It wasn't always you. It was always somebody else.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, there was always one cat in the group that was a fighter.
Man.
It was always one guy that was, he gonna fight.
My boy TB, that was his thing. He just liked to chunk him.
Right. He just, and if we were somewhere, we knew, hey man, get him.
Right.
Because he gonna fight, man. We ain't going for that. Tell him, and we on the way up there, hey, listen, man, don't get in the fight, man. We ain't come up here to fight.
Right.
We ain't come up, and that was the whole saying. We didn't come up here to fight, man. We came up here just to play.
See why you looking at me? He ain't even looking at you.
Right, yeah. You just knew this cat had to put his anger somewhere.
Right.
And I was like, what is that noise? But that's outside.
Yeah, we in the hood.
We in the hood. I'm like, what is that noise? Also in John Lemon news, Chuck Berry.
Rest in power.
The great
Gong Show.
No, that's Chuck. That's Chuck Barris. Chuck Berry. He
passed,
rock and roll,
and he got a new album.
Right.
Yeah.
He passed. The legend.
Chuck Barris passed too.
Yeah, the Gong Show, and I didn't know he had created like the dating game and all that.
Yeah.
And the Newlywed Game. Mm-hmm. So he was a creative guy.
And he allegedly was a CIA informant.
Yeah, that's what they said.
He said that.
But they said the CIA never denied that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Don't talk to me like that. I'm
no,
fact
just kidding. No, well, all right. Well, then tell us a little bit about this lady, because I did not know of her.
And Chuck Berry was 90, by the way. And he does have an album.
Anti-Fee.
Yeah. Anti-Fee.
Anti-Fee was an internet sensation. She had like a little cooking show on the internet where she cussed a lot and just cooked different sort of like hood recipes. Mm-hmm. She became very popular on the Steve Harvey show, as well as she actually cooked a few times down at the J Spot. Mm-hmm. A lot of people loved her. She was very funny. She has some great videos on YouTube.
Yeah, because Code 3 is friends of the family. She went to visit her and stuff.
Yeah.
So she was really saddened, and I didn't know who she was.
Yeah, she had a heart attack. I think she was 53, something like that. Early
59.
50s.
Yeah, or maybe 50. I don't know. That's sad.
Oh, 59.
Yeah,
you're correct.
That's sad. That's sad. I mean, she seemed like she had a lot of energy and she was fun and all that. A lot of people were talking about her.
Yeah.
A lot of people were talking. So rest in power, as you say. Mm-hmm. Also in John Lemon News, he was told me to make sure we mentioned that Trump had a bad week, that there was no evidence that President Obama tapped his phone. And
I'm going to say to that point, even going back to the Martin Luther King Jr. days and Malcolm X with their phones being tapped and everything, are they really going to come out and say that we did do that?
That we did do what?
Tap phones. Because everybody, NSA, everybody's saying that they didn't do it. So when everybody come out and say they didn't do something, I think they did do something.
Right. They said it has been determined that Russia indeed colluded, in the 2016 election with members of the Trump campaign and transition team members. They are saying that they were spying on Russia, and the Russians were having conversations with people from Trump Towers. So that's how all that
But
came
this is
about.
the get down. America spies on other countries and other countries spy on us.
Yes.
So then they get together and what you got.
Right.
So that just takes away, you spy on your own people. That's just how they get around that little loophole.
And I'm sure my muse, her conspiracy, she lights up with that.
Has your phone ever been tapped?
I'm sure it's being tapped right now because we just mentioned Trump.
No, I'm just saying, like even like when the cell phones came out and everything, and when you hear that reverberation in the phone and all that, do you get that on your phone?
Yeah, then I just tell whoever I'm talking to, hang up, let me call you back.
Right.
Like,
when
that's going to take the tap off.
Yeah.
Like that's going to take the tap off.
Yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure since I've been with Code 3, she's been tapping my phone, I think. She's got, every time I turn around, she's unscrewing the light bulb and putting another bulb in. And I'm like, what's wrong with that bulb? Nothing.
Right.
Gotta go print this one out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean,
people are nosy, so I don't see where they didn't do it.
I'm all about. I'm feeling that I'm pretty simple to the point where I'm not going to. If you're tapping me, you're getting nothing anyway. You're getting me talking about my kids. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not. There are a lot of people who are really heavy into that. Two illegal immigrants.
Just two?
That's what it says. One 18-year-old and one 19-year-old raped a 14-year-old girl in the bathroom at her high school in Rockville, Maryland. Question is, why are two old teenagers in the freshman class? I don't know. Then, of course, the 6 Chicago guys raped a 15-year-old girl live on Facebook. Mm-hmm. I mean, at one point, okay.
But that just keeps we got to build the wall when you say the immigrants, right? You say that.
That's what the report says.
And then you got two 15-year-olds.
Then you got the 6 Chicago guys who were Americans, I'm assuming, who raped a 15-year-old girl. And that I remember seeing a picture, and the girl was black. Mm-hmm. These young boys, these young boys are just out of control right now. And one of the reasons we believe is because, or I believe, is because there's just not enough men.
Yeah, they're on their own.
Yeah, it's not enough. I mean, the thing that kept us somewhat on the straight and narrow, we veered off, but we got back on, was because we had a lot of men around us showing us.
To that, the men are there, but a lot of time with these kids, it's like you hear them out there, they doing this and they doing that. The older guys just don't want to step out there because they think it's going to be a gun involved.
No, I'm with you, but
and that's that fear factor to just go out there and just put your life on the line.
But my point is, how did they get to such evilness to where 6 young men can do that to a young girl, that none of them had any righteousness in them? None of them say, "Hey, man, no." I mean,
this is wrong.
Yeah. 2 I can see being that evil, but 4 more. I mean, that's just an outrageous number that 6 of them can be that evil to harm someone who looks like, who they know is weaker. You figure, okay, all of them had mothers. Few of them, I'm sure, had some sisters, new girls that they liked and cared about. How do you shut that off? How do you get to a point where your evilness overrides your you being practical to say, this is not right?
You know how it shuts that off?
How?
Drugs.
Yeah.
Drugs will shut that off.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Most of the time, there's some drugs involved when you are doing something that evil. Now, in New York, the white boy went there and killed the black man, said he came to New York just to kill a black man. He was arrested, and Trump hasn't mentioned that. And everyone's outraged because of the missing black girls in D.C.
Yeah.
Just made the news today. Nothing comes out of the White House.
Or the press.
Yes. And normally I really rarely agree with this guy, but Stephen A. Smith was talking about how when the gorilla got shot, it was all over the news.
Man. That's the thing, is like, you really just got to take in consideration that your life don't matter. You don't.
The gorilla.
It don't matter.
And that's the thing. Everybody knew about the gorilla.
Right.
But there are people who did not know about the missing girls.
Right. Just like the girl when she was missing in Aruba. In Aruba, why am I hearing about it in L.A.?
Right.
And I just heard about the missing girls this morning.
I heard about it a couple days ago.
I just heard about it this morning.
And that's interesting. I heard about it a couple days ago, but I didn't make it a conversation to people I talk to all the time. Why is that? What makes us? Because one, everybody's thinking about LeVar Ball and all that. Everybody's talking about the unnecessary news. And I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP.
What's the name of the show?
AM edition of Tighten Up Your Belts in a Man's World.
When we come back, we're going to be get into Teeter sports. And there's a lot going on. NCAA games are on tonight. And he's going to get into that. 323-293-3375.
Oh, what?
Hey, that's how they want to do it.
Gotta shake her hand.
Hey.
Give you every inch of tea.
Now, this guy's name is Pooh Bear.
Pooh Bear. He's one of the writers with Justin Bieber.
This is a grown man named Pooh Bear?
Yeah.
And he's big.
Yeah.
Now, I understand there's a song my son was telling me that was written by the people who wrote No Scrubs that everyone's playing.
Missy Elliott wrote that song.
No Scrubs?
Yeah.
I thought the girl from Atlanta Housewives wrote it.
Oh, you talking about Candy?
Candy, something.
No, I think Missy Elliott wrote No Scrubs.
I don't know.
Oh, no, she might have. I don't know.
I don't know. Poetess, Fact Frida, she.
Hurry up. You're supposed to be on it. Don't you got a smartphone?
I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP.
And then John Lemon is on assignment. We miss him.
On purpose.
No, we do. Hope he has safe travels and makes it back next week. 323-293.
For what?
3375. What's the name of the show?
The AM edition of Tighten Up Your Belts in a Man's World.
Yeah,
now, what was your question about No Scrubs?
Who wrote that?
Actually, Left Eye, Candy Burris
right, okay.
from Escape, and Kevin Briggs and Tiny.
Who's Tiny?
She used to be in Escape as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Do people want to see Escape in concert? All them girls together?
I'd go see them.
You'll see them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too.
Okay. I'd go see Nancy Wilson, but
that's your girl.
Yeah.
That's your girl.
So it is now time for
ladies and gentlemen, lend me your ears.
I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do often lives after them. The good is often interred with their bones. So let it be here with Caesar.
Is that
Yeah, the noble Brutus have told you that Caesar was ambitious, and if this was so, it was a grievous fault.
Is that Shakespeare?
Caesar, yeah, answered unto here, leave of Brutus. The rest I come not to disprove what Brutus spoke, to tell you what I do know. You all did love him once. Yes.
I have some breaking news.
Oh, okay.
Is it really breaking?
Who broke?
Trump's repeal for the Obamacare failed. So yesterday he reportedly said that if they did not pass the repeal, that he was just going to move on to something else and leave Obamacare alone.
This dude got issues. Well, at least that's good for you people out there. You can keep your Obama phones for 2 more weeks.
I appreciate Obamacare. I'm fully covered.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people. So so he couldn't get those Republicans to help him.
No.
Because they said like 28 of them was saying that they weren't going to do it.
Yeah.
So. Because a lot of people, the constituents that are in the Senate and on the people really got at him in every state. Like, don't let that dude do that. Oh, you're going to have problems. And this is coming from the European side. This ain't got nothing to do with it.
Because their health is important.
Because you know who's going to suffer the most is poor white people.
Exactly. They the ones who stood up the most for it.
Right, because poor black people got Vicks Vapor Rub. We gonna be all right.
7 Up.
Yeah, we gonna
you gonna burp it out.
And did you guys, I don't know if you guys follow Congresswoman Maxine Waters on
She's
Twitter.
on one. She's on one.
She tweeted and said, "Get ready for impeachment."
Yeah, she's on one.
She must know something we don't.
Look, all I know is whatever. Just don't go to Russia because they knocking off these Russian people left and right.
Man, with the quickness.
I'm telling you. So if
you know what, I did see a story about some person that's set to testify against.
At least
the
three.
Other guy.
At least three. One fell off a building.
But I researched it. There's no credible sites covering that.
Yeah, because it's under. They knocking them off. They knocking them off. Russia's like, all right, y'all
who are they knocking off though?
I don't want to get
People
into
with
that.
the information.
I'm trying to survive. Look,
People
I want
with
to make
information?
it. I want to make it the next basketball season. Be hearing about me.
I can't remember the movie, but the movie right now is playing out just like they're doing right now with bumping off people.
What is it? The Mandarin
Manchurian
candidate.
Is that too? But then it's another one. Okay, I just see the scene where the first dude that they got, where they put his head in the plastic bag, and then they punched a hole in the bag, and they gave him the rundown that you're the first of. This one is after you. 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 And then they put the other bag on the head and took him out. Can't remember the name of that movie, but that movie is going down right now.
And that was The Last Dragon. No,
Show enough.
All right, it's time for
sports.
Yes. What's up, homie?
Teeter Sports Ticket. Let's get to women's NCAA. Nobody's talking about the women.
Title IX. Give it to them.
The women are balling. You got number 5, OSU, taking on number 1, Indiana. You got women's Washington, number 3, taking on Mississippi State. Louisville, number 4, taking on number 1, Baylor. And number 3, Texas, taking on Stanford. You have a women's team out of that?
The Connecticut women are just off the chart. But Baylor, I don't like that coach. But she's tough lady, though.
Yeah, she's tough
But
lady.
I'm trying to think of which team I like. I have to watch it.
Okay. I'm going to go with either Stanford or Indiana. And that one on the women's side of the draw.
Mm-hmm.
And men's NCAA, oh, man, it's the Elite 8, LD.
Yeah, well, it's still half of the Sweet 16 have to be determined tonight.
Correct.
But yes, some good games last night.
Down there. And tonight, Friday nights, get down will be Butler, number 4, taking on North Carolina. How you feel about that?
North Carolina, I think, is going to win.
Got their number 1 seed. South Carolina taking on Baylor with an upset over Arizona.
I'm pulling for South Carolina. I like them.
I like the Gamecocks. Yeah, I'm pulling for them as well. Number 3, UCLA and Kentucky.
Yeah, Lou has UCLA winning it all. I think Kentucky's going to beat UCLA tonight.
That's going to be a good game. Make sure I watch that one. And then we got Wisconsin, number 8, taking on Florida.
Florida's balling.
They're balling.
They're balling. I think they're going to take Wisconsin. I don't like Gonzaga. I wanted them to lose yesterday. I'm hoping they don't get to the final.
They had a nice upset as well. And John Thompson III got let go from Georgetown.
Yeah, they him and his daddy had a good run. Some people were saying Patrick Ewing's going to take it, or
that's what they were saying.
Dawkins.
He needs to get that look at Johnny Dawkins.
Yeah,
Johnny Dawkins is a Duke guy
because they say he lost out to John Thompson III initially.
Johnny Dawkins, when they was going up for that. Man, in other news, Lakerland, Shaquille O'Neal, he's getting his statue today, 3450, the greatest center I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, they're giving statues to everybody now.
Not everybody's getting a statue.
I mean, I don't know.
You don't know? How you feel about that? You don't feel the big fella deserves a statue?
You know, I don't know. I don't want to. I'm sure he does because the Laker fans are really,
I'm right here.
He did. They won 3 in a row, right?
2000, 2001 to 2004, and they ran up into. They was going for 4, then they ran up against Coach Brown and the Detroit Boys when they put the zone in the league. Lost to the zone.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
professional.
Congratulations. He's
the biggest big man, and he's very entertaining. He's still relevant. He brought a lot of joy to this city.
I enjoy him, Kenny and Charles, and Ernie on TNT.
Yeah.
The players only thing is kind of funny, with Chris Webber. And Baron
Locker
Davis.
21 with KG.
I like KG. I like KG.
And in that news, Rajon Rondo was having the party for the 2008 championship Celtics team, and Ray Allen is not invited right now.
Yeah, because he said he jumped ship to go to Miami.
He went to the enemy.
Yeah, and I agree.
I agree as well.
Yeah, go to LeBron's party.
Right. Yeah, go to that one.
Yeah, you did that. You did that Kevin Durant joint.
Yeah, and in NFL news, John Lemon, the Chicago Bears, just signed Mark Sanchez.
And that's what everybody say. How does Mark Sanchez keep going to teams? He's a scrub, in NFL terms, not I'm sure just the fact he's in the NFL makes him good. But and they talk about Kaepernick can't get on the team.
And that's my point. That
and Michael Vick.
He can find a job, and he's not a team player. And Colin Kaepernick, ex-quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers, can't find employment. They say it has nothing to do with his stance on not standing. Mm-hmm. That's a sad situation. And Manny Ramirez, I can't even say his name. Manny World, who's over in China, he's playing baseball. Manny Ramirez, I can't even say his name.
We've gotten that 3 times that you can't say it.
I'm trying to get it out, but he's over there in China. He's playing ball in his contract, in his liner LD. He wants a personal driver. He wants a hotel suite. It has to be over $900 a night or better, and he wants free sushi for a year and voluntary practices when he wants to practice. Is that a good deal?
Yeah, but you better watch out for that free sushi. It might get you sick. You better fry some of it. But and of course the World Baseball Classic, United States won.
Every 4 years, they won the thing, and I went through China. They went through Dominican boys and everything.
Yeah, and
people say that people really didn't know about it because it comes up against March Madness, and March Madness is what takes over there. But yeah, they did.
The first year that United States won.
The first year that they won that.
They beat Puerto Rico, I think.
Yeah, they beat Puerto Rico.
8-0.
Yeah,
it was a good. It was a good game. It was at Dodger Stadium.
Exactly.
So, yeah, March Madness is exciting. That kind of brings everybody together.
And we had the fight over the weekend with Triple G and.
Yeah, now my understanding was because of his weight gain, it wasn't for the title. Who won?
Triple G won, and people think that Jacobs won, but Triple G did drop him in the 4th round. He tried to go toe-to-toe with him, which his corner was advising him not to do, but the boy can fight. He did show, so he will be there, whether he gets a rematch or not, or Triple G goes on to fight the other boy, Canelo. That's the fight that everybody's looking for, but Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions is handling that dude, so we don't know what that situation is.
He's got a statue.
He's got a statue.
Because they say it's AIG that's putting the statue out, really.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you do business with them.
Right.
But, so Michael would have had a statue if he had lived. That's wrong.
Really?
That's wrong. I know that's wrong. That's wrong. Anything else?
And that's Teeter Sports Ticker right here on In a Man's World.
That was great. How about a hand? We don't have that where people can clap, but she's watching something. I don't know what she's doing.
Might watch a gangbang video.
So I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP.
John Lemon's on assignment. You listen. What's the name of the show?
AM Edition. Tighten up your belts. In a Man's World.
Now, a lot of you parents are excited, or some of you are sad because graduation's coming up.
It's that time of the year.
Yeah. Hopefully your babies made it. Some of them might have to go to summer school. Some of you are really happy because they're going to be leaving the house. Some of you are going to be sad.
Okay, since we talked about that, your situation since young Lou was first, how did you gear up for that time of the year? You know, you got to get the suit and yada, 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 have champagne parties and all.
No. You talking about graduating college or high school?
High school. How did you deal with that?
Well, some parents, like us, you're glad he made it.
That part.
That everything else.
Are you sure you graduated?
Everything else is gravy. You're like, whew, okay, this is he made it, man. That's wow. Okay, wow. He good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. We know how hard he worked. We know how hard we worked. You appreciate the teachers. You just say it was a team effort.
Team effort, yeah.
You know, and you're just like, okay, fine. And he was accepted at a college, you know, so he had somewhere to go. So he was amongst his peers in that respect.
Right.
So it was really just saying, wow, glad he graduated. Now let's prepare for him leaving. The summer is yours.
Okay.
Because August you out. Mm-hmm. So June,
but I'm saying,
July.
Before we get to that part, I'm just saying as far as the prom and all that stuff, how did you deal with that?
Well, the prom, hopefully they got a date.
Okay.
That gives angst to some parents if your kid is sitting, usually the daughter. If the son doesn't have a date, then hey, he gonna go hang out with his boys.
Right.
The daughter is more emotional.
Yeah.
Somebody ask her and all that. The son's like, hey, so that part was pretty much taken care of because they weren't nerds. They were social.
Yeah.
So, an athlete. So he was okay with the prom. Making sure you get home safe.
Right.
No alcohol driving. So a bunch of kids were going in a limousine, so that worked. Group thing. So you get home fine. Nobody got pregnant. So all those things worked itself out.
Yeah.
And the key is to make sure they're safe until you put them on that plane to go to college, or you drive them up. So that's the thing that parents worry about. Those 2 months.
Yeah.
Please don't do anything stupid that's going to make all this for naught or in vain. Don't do anything. Just check yourself.
Right.
And you as a parent can't just totally relax. You don't want, you're scared because that's when you usually hear about something happening.
Correct.
This kid got shot before and he was on his way to college, or this kid, you got somebody pregnant, or you just got too loose. So you have to give him a little bit of freedom, but also keep reminding him of, hey, we got to make sure this is cross the T's and dot the I's when it comes to college. We got your dorm room. You're leaving early because you got to start football practice. When it's an athlete, it's easier because they got to be somewhere earlier.
Now, I want to say to this point, what speech did you give your son or your daughter? Was it the same speech or was it different speeches?
Pretty much try to give, when you have two children, you try to keep it basically the same speech. Okay. Because, you try to do that throughout their lives. Like, you have the same rules she has. Otherwise you hear that. Well, how come he get to do that and you get
right?
It's totally different when it's boy girl. I mean, each kid is different rules. Yeah. But you try to mask it like it's the same rules. But between mom and dad, you're given different rules. Right. Like, okay, he's cool. I don't, like Aaron said, I'm going to chase these boys off the porch. If it's 3 girls on the porch and your son's up there, you're not chasing the girls off the porch.
Get out of here, yeah!
Yeah, you're not doing that. So it is a different, different tone. Right. So unless the girl's bringing a negative element. So you try to keep the negatives out of there, and then you focus on the positives. The family's excited because he's going to college. You preach that. Everybody's excited because then you have an answer for the social part of it. Right. Oh yeah, he's going to. He got accepted there. He's going there. Oh, he's going. So now you have the daily social conversation.
Braggadocious.
Yeah, or as opposed to, well, no, he's reporting to jail in 2 weeks. Or he didn't get in, or he's just going to. You try to paint the best picture you can as a parent. Right. No, he's taking a year off, which means he really didn't get accepted, or we don't. Some parents, some people who you're more honest. We just can't afford it. He's going to have to go to a junior college. Right. I mean, there's a reality to it. Right. If you're lucky and blessed enough that your kid gets a partial scholarship, or you've saved enough money, or he's got a scholarship, football scholarship, or a sports scholarship, or academic. And that's the main thing, is to get them into a 4-year university. Right. I mean, it's like, wow, that's exhausting in itself. Yeah. Because prior to that, you have to do so much work. You got to write the letters. You got to, it
ain't on the kid, it's on you.
Yeah, you got to help him form the letters of tell them about themselves. You got to fill out the financial aid papers if it's that. You got to come out of your pocket if it's that. Yeah. You got to deliver them.
You got to.
Yeah. So and then on top of all that, you got to deal with them leaving.
Yeah.
Then then the mom was totally emotional. Yeah. And I was emotional too, because I dropped Lou off, and we stayed at a hotel a couple of days before his dorm room was ready.
Got him a hooker?
No, we just stayed across the street from the school, and then, I left and he stayed his last night in the hotel. So I left that morning, and he was staying in the hotel for one more night. So I was really emotional hugging him. Just, even when I left him, when I dropped him off in Boston, after when we drove from Morehouse to Boston, from Atlanta to Boston in the truck. Right. And leaving him on the steps, I mean, that was emotional, man. And for him too. Right. Because he had just been in the dorm where he's protected and he could go to the cafeteria. Right. Now he was in a house with 3 other roommates going into the workforce, and his dad is leaving him like, wow, this is real.
Right.
It got real for both of us, you know. And I circled back and gave him another hug. And
wow.
I still got the picture of him just standing on the steps. He looked lost, you know. And it's funny because him and I were laughing. He went to preschool over there by Olympic out here in California, Olympic and Sepulveda Boulevard. His job is right down the street from his preschool.
Right.
So that's crazy. Him and I was like, man, this is full circle. Where you at the preschool, you're now down the street from your preschool.
Right.
And I was like, you know, so, you know, that kudos to the parents who are, you know, doing that because that time is
ditto,
especially for the mothers. You know, the dads go through their emotion, but mom, they carried them. They were in their womb. So it's really tough for them, you know, but, you know, once you get them going and then a couple days go by and you know, you'll get a phone call. I think they're more scared than you are.
Because a lot of mothers say, she ain't going out of town. She's
right.
staying right here.
No, and they need to. Yeah. They need to get away and be on their own and learn life lessons. And hopefully the life lessons don't kill them. That's the key.
Now, like you say, life lessons, but is that to the point where I don't want you to leave town, that I didn't really give you the life lessons that I should have?
No, you never can give someone life lessons. That's why they're life lessons. They have to go through them. They have to manage them.
Well, I'm just saying the precursor.
Right. You try to do that by making sure they do their chores. They're responsible. They have organization skills. They're able to make good choices. You know, which is basically what life is about. Yeah. Making good choices.
Correct.
And if you don't make a good choice, being able to own up to it and writing that. Like Aaron said, his stepson had to go through the system,
go through the gauntlet,
to appreciate being free. You never want that for your child, but some people have to take different paths.
Right.
And at one point in life, you're going to be challenged. You're going to go through some hard times. You're going to go where you have to look in the mirror and say, what am I about? That's why it's called life.
Yeah.
You know, if we look at some of the things we went through and, you know, you can't believe I'm here today. You know, I survived. And most of the people who love you say, man, I remember when you were. I mean, we hear that all the time. Man,
I didn't think you was going to make it.
Yeah, man, how do you get that? Man, you would. So the beauty is you have to stay close but keep a distance, monitor them. And when you have to step in, step in. But like even now, like I have to step back. Lou's staying with me, but he has to be at work at a certain time. I can't do like it's in high school. Hey, man, let's go. It's time to get up.
Right.
I don't. It took a lot not to say that. I'm just like, hey, Lou, you good? Yeah. And then I don't say anything else. Right. Then he's like, all right, I'm ready. Let's go. Okay. Then I drop him off at the metro and he gets it going. Yeah. But I want to say, hey, man, let's go. You need to be at work 15 minutes early. Right. If you on time, you late.
Right.
But that's his world. He's 24 now. And, you know.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
And that's the thing you try to tell the moms, hey, leave him alone.
That's that fine line.
He gotta work that out. You know, like he went and bought some beer. I don't drink, I don't smoke, but he went and bought some beer. And I'm like, okay.
You didn't bring me a soda?
I got nothing but juice in the house, you know. I did make him some hot wings because he likes his hot wings. I made him some
famous.
Tuna. Yeah, and I made him some tuna, and I leave that in there. So, you know, like right now, I got a thing where he don't wash the dishes.
Okay.
So we don't have no dishwasher. You got to wash the dishes, man.
You are the dishwasher.
So I'm like, I told him the other day, I was like, hey, man, listen, you only got a few things you got to do, but I ain't going to be washing your dishes, man. You got to I get it. And like, he don't make the bed up.
Okay.
Code 3 got me making the bed up now.
Yeah.
That's what she do. So I'm like, yo, man, just dishes and bed. I want to walk in, place is small. I want to walk in and see the bed made.
D's and B's.
You know, so it's tough. But hang in there. That's why it's always good to have, if you can, have two parents, because the other one's like, hey, chill, let him do that. Or she'll say, hey, not now. Yeah. But I wish all you young people luck.
I don't believe in luck. I believe in the young people.
All right. Just stick to, your gut will tell you what's right and what's wrong.
You got to follow it.
Yeah, and girls, don't put yourself in positions to be, drinking so much and get caught up. And always have a road dog with you, somebody that's your ride or die. That's gonna say, "Let's go."
Who's responsible?
Yeah.
Some road dogs leave you hanging.
And get as many numbers as you can of their friends. That's one of the most important things. Once you meet their friends in college and they're nice, Grab their phone number. So if your kid won't pick up, their friend will pick up.
Right.
Always do that.
Get a network.
Yes, and then just because they want to be nice to you, say, hey, let me get your number. They stupid. They don't know why, But hey, listen, we'll be back next week. Thank you, Poetess. John Lemon, hope you made it safe. Code 3, travel safe. And I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP.
And welcome to the
Dang.
Show.
And the music. I'm going to go work out late.
Tonight I'm going to be showing you things that you've never seen before. So just sit back and